Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. May going to throw right away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. To throw, it's May. It's complete to Diggs. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Throwing here is May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
319.
To the air, Allen. That'll be caught by Rice. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Middle. What's that?
Now Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Now we've got a timeout for an injured player, and oh, this is certainly notable. That's Josh Allen, who's in some pain out there. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. He's got this to Pickens. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
At the 16-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves job that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
They'll throw with May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. To the air, May. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31.
Patriots first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Patriots.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's May. And Diggs has it. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Inside give to Davis. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. That was huge after being behind the chains on 1st down to make this 2nd very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on 1st down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on 2nd down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep the defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
26-yard line.
Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards down to the 13.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And this one's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Here's Allen to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Cook fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
Middle. Stop. Monday. What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. And this one is right through. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
From the gun, it's May. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
But now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun now on third down.
May looking to run.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Gregory Rousseau
Drops him for a loss of 14 yards. And it also brings up fourth down. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
To throw, it's Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Anthony Jennings in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Harold Landry. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Pushing his way through.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. From the shotgun, May with it. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Crazy.
Throwing here is May. It's Williams here for the catch on the comebacker.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts.
as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now May on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Henderson. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
What's up? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Oh, they were so close to the goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really well. They may have just figured we're this close, we may as well go for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
And he's blocked down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 22-yard line.
Alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
22-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Allen going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
To the air, Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. Down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 51 yards. And the Bills continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Bills 24, Patriots 3. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Diggs going in motion right. They'll throw with May. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Patriots.
Now they'll change things up. To the air, May. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to send him back on second. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw. May looking to run. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Looking to throw, May. Now inside the 25. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Patriots get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Allen now looks to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Milton Williams. Coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Middle. All 52. Hey, tight.
Back to throw. Allen. Under pressure, they got him again. Harold Landry getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken at the 37. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Diggs in motion right. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Crazy. Crazy.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
May going to give it to Henderson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
From the gun on third down is May. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Look out!
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Robert Spillane, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
At the 13-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Open man right side is Rice. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Pats are right back in this football game.
So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
From the gun, it's May. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. They set up the screen for Henderson. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Crazy.
On play action, May. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 15.
From the gun again to Henderson. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's third and 2.
Well, habits, they can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Crazy.
Diggs going in motion right. From the shotgun, May with it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. On play action, Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
But now he appears to be in some pain.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Round 80, off 52. Half. We go.
Here's Allen. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10. To throw, it's May. He's got him in, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Working the sideline there, good route, good catch, 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
From the shotgun, it's May. On the RPO, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing here is May. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down.
They'll throw with May. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
And the Bills, first down. First and
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.